Okay, guys. So we are starting our gigging to financial freedom. So we do gig work, mainly Grubhub, Walmart Spark, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. Those are the things that we do to pay off our debt. So we're going to go over what our debt actually is going into 2024. So I know that this first few videos are probably going to be a little whacked out because I'm not sure exactly camera placement, things like that, in order to do this. So we are going to get started, and I'm going to write these down. I don't know how great you'll be able to see them, but we will get started. So our first debt is, we're going to do credit cards. So I'm not giving out information on what the credit cards are or any of that information, but unfortunately we have like 6 of them. So we're just going to list them. I'm going to list them in order of smallest to largest, because we are going to try to pay these off in that order. So the first one is $671.30. I don't know the interest rate. I had them all looked up, but now can't figure out what I did with them. Our minimum payment is $29, and it's due on January the 11th. So that is my big thing, is I'm going to put them all on here, and then I'm going to write them on this calendar in order, of the dates that they're due, so that I can make sure that they get paid on time. So here is our, I don't know if y'all can't see it probably, but this is my planner that I have designed. I have another one coming that has a white background, and I had to change up the pages because I didn't like the way that one's set up. So we are gonna work on that. So the second one is $1,646.37. And yes, I have these all written down on another page. So this one is $3,860. And we have $5,254.65. And this one is $5,473.62. And this one, oh my gosh, 16, 17, and 21. So that's where those are. So this, I'll figure out where my pages that I wrote these minimum payments down. So let me check that out. Okay, guys, we got that straightened out. So this second one, the payment is $57. It's due on 1/7. This one, I do not know the payment yet because it hasn't shown up on the app yet. Because it was just due on the 22nd, so they haven't done all their fancy stuff. So then the next one is $192.48, and it is due 1/18, and we have $213.33 due on 1/9, and 5/08, and this one is due on 1/17. Okay, now for the other accounts that we have, which we just have 3, but they're doozies. So, yeah. And I mean, I pay all of this with gig work, so if it goes away, we're going to be in trouble. No, I'll just find something else to do. So this one's $10,430 with a payment of $189, and it's due on the 2nd. This next one is $24,799.32, and that payment is $436.29. It's due on the 16th of the month. And this last one is $41,384.79. And this was $682.13 due on the 25th of every month. So yes, we do have quite a bit of debt. So the total is what is that? 104,282.61. And let's see here. Our payments, so $29.57. I'm rounding all these up one. $213. We get $214. $508. $189. $437. And $683. Which comes to $2,310 a month. So that is where that is, and we have been very blessed that we've been able to make this. And so we are going to do this every week, and we will show like what we paid that week. So yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to pay half of this is what my goal is, to pay the bill that's due this next week or the week after next. So yeah, so we will be back in, let's see, a week, because we're going to do weekly videos. So we will do another video on the 1st, and then we will do them we'll do them probably every Sunday, because gig work pays out during the week, and so Sunday we'll have all of our stuff done. So I am next, I'm going to take my weekly calendar, or my monthly calendar, and we are going to put these on this calendar. And I need to go find a different pen. So I'll be right back. All right, so we have a payment that we know is due on the 2nd. So it is account 1. And it is $189. So we've got that there. So then the next one we have is due on the 7th, which is a credit card. So it is credit card number 2. So we're going to put CC2, and it is $57. Then 7, And we have something else due on the 9th. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out this camera angle thing, because we may try to do this on a board, like a whiteboard or something, and maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. This one is credit card number 5, and that payment is $213.33. Then we have credit card 1 that is due on the 11th. So we're gonna write it over here on the 11th. And its minimum is $29, which of course that's the one that we're gonna try to pay off first. So then our next one, I believe, is this account 2. We'll put it here. And the payment on that is $436.29. And then we have another payment due the next day, and that is that last credit card, which is $508. And then we have another one due on the 18th. This is the week that's from Hello. 192.48. Let's see. And then we have this one that's due on the 22nd, which that's credit card 3, and we don't currently know the payment on it, but we know it's due on the 22nd. It's always due on the 22nd. And then we have this payment that's due on the 25th. So that's account 3, and that payment is $682.13. Whew. Yeah. Man, this is going to be fun. So then probably in the notes over here, I'll use this as a note section. And in that section, I'll probably write the totals of what we have to pay that week. And so this week that we have 3 payments, we might, because the first week we only have 1 payment. So we might, depending on how much we've made that week before, which is this week, is look and see which one of these we can pay in advance. Which, if we can pay this $508, that would be best, because that's going to save you the most in your interest rate. So that would be the goal, would be to try to pay this one off the first week of January. So I need to quit saying so. All right, guys. So I appreciate you being here. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to go over some things. So like if gig work, you know, you're in your car all day, you know, it could be 12 hours. My plan is to make sure that I have enough to drink and snacks with me so that I'm not purchasing snacks or drinks, because buying those things out is ridiculously insane. So the other day, I went to go get a shake from Sonic because I hadn't had a shake in a while and I just wanted a vanilla shake. A large vanilla shake at Sonic is over $6. That's just insane. So we're going to also talk about on this channel some ways that you can save money, and you know, if you want some tips and tricks, we're also going to do the envelope challenge. I have not decided. Typically what I do is a 52-week challenge because I get paid once a week at my regular job, at my W-2 job. So I usually do an envelope for every week I get paid there. But this time, I think I'm going to try something different. I also put all my cash tips from my gig work. If I get cash tips, those go into my envelopes. So that is my plan this year, is to be better at filling my envelopes and filling more envelopes as possible. So I'm going to try to do the 100 envelope challenge, and I would love for you to join me on that. I'm not happy with this camera thing, but we're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out together. So, because I'm not really sure how the other budgeting channels, how they actually set up their camera. They probably have a different camera than what I'm using. That would be my guess. I do have another camera somewhere that does use a SD card. That might be an option. I just need to go find it because it's probably in a box somewhere. But if anyone has any suggestions on that, I would greatly appreciate it. Any video recording help would be greatly appreciated. And I appreciate each of you for being here. And I hope you will support this channel as well as my other channel. And that channel is Dashing to Retirement, which that money is what we're doing right here. We are planning to pay these bills off so that we can save more money so that we can retire sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you next week.